Congress will be back in session, and that means district residents will be back on Capitol Hill pushing for the House to vote on a bill that would prevent the city government from making $400 million in cuts. This standoff over D.C.'s own tax dollars has delayed Mayor Muriel Bowser's release of her 2026 budget proposal. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz joins us live in the district. Rafa, the mayor has announced that she plans to fully fund programs that provide early childhood education, so at least we know that.
Yeah, that's right, Leslie. Nearly 2 months ago, some families in D.C. received an email telling them that the program that they rely on for their 3- and 4-year-olds' education could be cut due to budget constraints. That led to weeks of lobbying at the Wilson building, and tonight they tell me they feel like they've been heard.
It's painful to have a disabled children.
When Renee Davis found out that funding for early childhood education was at risk in D.C., she knew she had to get in the fight. She says her 20-year-old daughter, Alexa, who has autism, is an example of what happens when the district invests in education.
Alexa has needed private school placements at the city's expense due to her needs not being met with the traditional communities.
This week, Mayor Muriel Bowser announced she will be fully funding 3 programs that provide help for early learning in the 2026 budget.
She definitely heard us that, you pull out one domino from the system and it's going to impact a lot more people.
Martine Gordon from the Advocacy Coalition Under 3DC says that was her reaction after weeks of lobbying to keep the funds, which include $19.5 million in local dollars to maintain PKEEP. This program pays for early education at private centers for 3- and 4-year-olds who don't attend public or charter schools. D.C. government says over 1,000 kids across 8 wards are in school because of PKEEP. $70 million in local dollars have been allocated to the Early Childhood Educator Pay Equity Fund. That helps increase the pay for early child care educators. And $86 million have been set aside for the D.C. Child Care Subsidy Program. This helps families with low and moderate incomes pay for child care and education. Mayor Bowser saying in a statement, "We know that when we invest in our children and families, there are many benefits for our children's learning and development, for our neighborhoods, and for keeping families in D.C."
It's an economic support to our economy. We've seen that time and time again, and allows people to live in the district, stay in the district, allows businesses to be in the district because they have people they can hire.
It's still unclear when the mayor will release her 2026 budget, but this week, D.C. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson says he expects to have it in his hands by May 7th. In the district, Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.
Yeah, we know how important an early education is to the foundation of everything else for a young person's life. Rafa, thank you.